Was a really good day. I mean, we started from the morning in a really good way. Yesterday afternoon, for the rain, we didn't focus on our setup, but today yes, and we were able to put everything together and just to strike the potential from the package that we have until today. For sure in Thailand still we have a few things to try and try to improve, but today I think we struck the potential. We were able to make just not one fast lap, especially also the sprint simulation was quite good, making some mistakes, but from riding style, something that I should improve, but for the rest, I was able to be quite constant and finish in a good lap time, so yeah, we'll try in Thailand to make one step more, but overall I'm quite happy.
You mentioned a very good sprint simulation. By our maths, you were faster than Marc and Pecco on their sprint simulations. How much confidence does that give you going to Borgo in a couple of weeks?
Always give to you, especially after all the winter, you always have that butterface on the stomach, knowing I will have still the speed, I will have still the confidence, the rhythm and all that, so I'm more happy for that than seeing me on the screens, So just, I did a few mistakes during all that sprint simulation, going wide on turn one a few times, so still a few things that I can improve from riding style, but with the bike I felt really good on that sprint simulation. I was able to push until the end, so I think we have a good package, but we need to confirm the things on Thailand.
Really happy. At the end I think we've done a really great test. I think my best test so far in MotoGP. Pretty consistent, solid pace. Every time I was going on track, I was not slowing down any moment. So all the laps that I done was counting. That was great. I worked a lot this winter to make it like this. Like wherever I go on track, 100%. And honestly, physically I feel really good. Pushing like this is not so easy, but I arrived at the end of the third day in a great form. Also with the bike I'm super happy actually. The feeling has always been really good. I could improve a lot my best lap time here, that is the 56.7 now. I was coming from the 57.5 from the race, from quali. So big improvement, a lot of things tried. Happy also about Ducati, about all the things that they brought here, so it's been a great day.
You said, I think yesterday, that the front end has given you a lot more feeling than you had last year. Is that still the case? And are there any other areas of improvement that Ducati have made that make you feel more comfortable?
There are some improvements also from the rear of the bike, but in my case, I was already in a good setup, in a good phase there, so for me was not necessary. About the front, we already coming in here, the bike was better, so we worked for sure on the bike a little more to improve that, but the improvement that we made at home was already enough. And then a lot of infos, a lot of data for the engineers, so I think in Thailand we will arrive much ready for the test.
Not bad. I mean, step by step we try a few things, and we go out with a clever information, and let's wait for a tight test, and there try to continue our work, but it looks like everything is in a good way. Of course, I need to improve in my side, but step by step.
Yeah, how do you feel? Obviously, it's the first time back on a MotoGP bike since Indonesia. You said, obviously, day one you were feeling quite fresh. How you feeling now?
The best feeling was on day one afternoon. Then step by step I was getting worse and worse, but today was a demanding day. The fact that yesterday rained, today was quite a busy day, but we did a good job, and a lot of laps, and I know that tomorrow I will be tired, but I will have time to recover.
The big thing coming in today, as you've mentioned the last 2 days, was the aero. What's the latest with that? Have you decided what direction you're going in, or is it going to have to wait till Thailand?
Now we need to understand all the information and all the data, and more or less we have an idea, but we need to recheck in Thailand.
What's the initial idea?
I don't know. Sorry.
No, it's okay.
We tested the things in a good way, and finally when I did the simulation of the sprint, I was very happy because I was able to remain in constant. I just lost a bit of time in the last 3 laps, and already asked to the team to say to me what I did wrong to lose that amount of time, but I'm quite sure that we did a very good job, and all the things we tried are already more or less decided. So in Thailand we will have more clear ideas.
In the sprint simulation, compared to the Malaysian Grand Prix of last year, I know different conditions, different times of year.
Much faster.
But how did you feel? Much faster, yes, but
Much
how did you feel?
Last year it's true that I won, but I was struggling quite a bit last year here. I was out in Q2 of the first 10 in the first day, then I did a pole position, but with a not very fast lap. Then the sprint race was fast, but not that fast. So here I was more comfortable on my bike. I was riding smoother, and was easier for me to remain constant with the lap times. But the condition was incredible, and the more the time was going, the more was better. So we just decided to do the simulation in the more difficult moment with the temperature, but was decided to have the worst condition. In any case, super happy with the job done.